I'll be reacting to Smile of the Arsnotoria, the animation, episode 7. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and as the second viewer of the episode, since it already has one like, I'll give it like number 2. And now, without further delay, I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Oh yeah, I'm stoked for this. I do wonder how they're gonna handle things in the series going forward. I wouldn't mind if it delved a bit more into some of our main girls' backstories. That sounds delicious, the way she said it. But no, seriously, that does look pretty damn good. That's a good point. And then at that point, it'll taste more like the cream than the item that she has the cream on top of. I know what our main... Pika's already beautiful. What the fuck? I mean, I guess you can never... Having a little bit more knowledge would never hurt, though. But out of all of them, though, the one that doesn't really need those tips is Pika, though. That's why I'm, like, kind of shocked. I'm like, wait, what? I'm just saying, you know? Speaking of which, man... Just something about this opening. It always sounds like there's going to be some kind of festival going on. Now, in saying that this series is already in, like, what, episode 7? I really do hope this episode is the one that does thoroughly show off the knights, because even though y'all could argue that the girl even have a mantra that says we cannot defeat the knights, I don't want them to take on the girls directly. I just want the knights to, like, have more narrative influence, because literally the series dedicated massive amounts of, well, I wouldn't say massive, but dedicated screen times towards them in the series so far. And it's even gone as far as pointing them in the opening. So if literally the series ends without them showing off the knights that much, this series is going to end up failing narratively, because it's like you don't build up something that much without doing anything with it. I wonder about him for thinking it looks like trash. I'm assuming if they find any method of handling food, they might be inclined to trying it out on that. If it... Oh. I wouldn't mind seeing the girls play around with their hairstyles. I don't think they all look good, though. I'm just saying. At first, we're going to saw a bug there. And I just love her cockiness as she's saying that. love that. Just like how she's. I like how she completely ignores and blows up our girl. But that's probably what she did. It probably would. Honestly, Tori could probably work with a lot of hairstyles and it'd probably fit. I like how she's bumped up about that possibility. No, they want with short hair though. I'm sure they'll figure something out with the ones with short hair. Well, they should run it by any of the higher ups in the school, though. I mean, that's true because they don't want to risk it being taken away. Ooh. Oh, I thought for a second there might be a chance Yokai could exist in this verse. That sounds like it'd be pretty promising. Well, maybe worth trying, though. I like how she gets confused with birds in her own name because it sounds similar in Japanese. No, that's fucking adorbs. That's a type of pun joke that really does work. Now, this I could see deleting some potential fun, hopefully. Huh. Huh. Those figures are pretty nifty badasses then. Aw, that's so thoughtful. That's what I like about Tony. Like, she even looks into minor details like that. Well, they're sick. I really hope whatever they're trying actually does work out, though. I thought Resident Evil Rome wasn't built in a day. I like the little twist on those words. But I really do hope it delves into like Tori's family life because I feel like that's one of the biggest things that could be interesting, but it's been for the most part, save for a few bits in the previous episode, it's been mostly unexplored. I'd say if you ask me, it's a little bit of untapped potential. Hmm. I mean, for their sake, I hope they get lucky. Damn. Maybe they should look up how to attract birds in one of the books in the big ass library that they got. I like the look of. Okay, now this stuff is stuff I like. Oh man, these girls. But yeah, honestly, when you're having fun, when you're busy with something, you're gonna lose track of what you're doing. Oh, finally. Although I don't know how the series goes, it's probably gonna show off the nights and they're gonna do something irrelevant. And for good reason. They sound dangerous as shit. At least now we know that when it comes to the nights, they got a hierarchy that they gotta follow, even if they don't like it a single bit at all. Okay, then. Finally, sounds like it's gonna get into some interesting shit. I hope it ends into some interesting shit instead of completely irrelevant shit. Whoa. You know, like I want to talk about, but it's relevant to somewhat relevant to what our girls are doing. Do these knights even know the meaning of polite? Every single time they show up, it's like them showing up to bust something up. Finally. Just like the grim atmosphere. Hmm. It's nice getting to see some of like the playful personality of some of the knights like that. It makes them more than just badasses that fuck shit up. I could see why. Oh. Yeah, I kind of like how they seem established. And that's exactly what I was saying. That this is showing off that they're more than just knights that just straight up kill people. It actually really is a beautiful, majestic creature. Okay, then. Okay, at least now we have the reason why the knights would show up then. Yeah, increased taxes can be a fucking bitch. Oh. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Damn. Okay. At least now we know how thorough these knights can freaking go. He really thought he was gonna pull a fast one on these knights. I mean, oh, okay then. Finally. Oh, really? Why? We were getting into some epic shit and then just off screen. Okay, I thought for a second we were just gonna off screen the fight scene. Don't tell me off screen the fight. That was some epic shit. What the fuck? Ah, I swear this series. Nah, that's fucking bullshit. If they're just gonna treat the knights like fucking nobodies, like they just show up, kill shit, then it goes to other shit. What the fuck was the point of this series having knights to begin with? And they should have just not had knights. And here's the thing about this series: it half-asses shit. It's either commit to the knight story or just have the girls do slice of life shit. Because when you have the knights show up, in between the girls doing things, it's just gonna make me immensely more interested in the knights, whatever the knights are doing, than whatever the fuck the girls are doing. If they didn't exist and there wasn't this contrast, then the slice of life moments involving the girls would be immensely more interesting. That's just bad writing. It's like you set up a cool fucking fight and that's it. This series is full of fucking bullshit. This is literally the episode that's just like, yeah, nah. Like they went through the trouble of explaining how these knights were investigating the man, where he was transporting money, who he was funding, and all that kind of jazz, just to like off screen the confrontation. That's bad writing. It's like if you're gonna do it like that, then why even bother showing off the knights in the first place? Shit. And saying that the British go, phew! I just laugh they're so formal when they greet Solo. I'm surprised the British so kind to be staying on Torty's head like that for a significant amount of time. The bird is pretty adorable. Oh, it's a rare species. Oh. I like how the bird just barely woke up. I like how it's so perfectly calm, too. Oh. That for a second I was going to fly away. Damn. Kind of makes me wonder how I ended up there. I mean, they're going to have to probably look a little bit more information on the parakeet on the library. Oh. I like how they let it go. And it was only fair, too. No feathers, I'm guessing. Or maybe maybe they get lucky. Oh, at least they got a feather out of it. Kind of made. It does look pretty. It's only enough to decorate just the one half. I'd say give that feather to one of the girls that doesn't have a lot. I guess Pika would fit because she is the one that's more into fashion. Gotta admit, her lips look beautiful in her hair, though. I got her head looks a little bit over the top. She looks really ridiculous. I'm just joking. No, actually, she doesn't look that bad with the hair. She looks funny, though. I can't help it. Yeah. I mean, it's funny as hell, but I don't think it would. I think her regular hairstyle fits her a little bit more. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Oh, Alba's just giving her honest thoughts. Guess I'll keep it as one. That's true. She really did like that bird. Yeah, I was thinking one of the short-haired girls would want it as a hat. Okay. Hey, it's only good that Pika returns the favor, considering they went through all the efforts of making her hair stand up earlier. That's it. All right. Here's the thing about this episode. This episode would objectively be good if it wasn't for the night stuff, but since they implemented the night stuff and then they rushed through it, thoroughly botching the execution, this ain't a good episode. I was entertained, but objectively speaking, I can't say it was a good episode. Like, you cannot be a good episode when you build up a fight, and then afterwards you build up tension for the knights involved by giving them characterization, then being all like, "Oh yeah, we'll just skip through this fight." I can't be giving the episode a good rating if it does shit like that. That's rushing. So if it didn't, okay, if this episode, this series needs to commit to one of these two plot points: commit to the knights or commit to the girls, because it can't. It obviously can't do both, because literally when it looks at whenever it focuses on the knights, it's like I'm looking at a different fucking anime. When it's focusing on the girls, it's like I'm looking at a different fucking anime. So it's like, because the issue with it focusing on both things, it doesn't do anything properly at all. So that's why if I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being 9 to 10 being exceptional, it's a 4.75 out of 10, because it spent so much on the knights, more than usual. Then for it to skip a fight, it's like, then what was the fucking point then of showing them off in the episode? And I doubt they're going to fucking do anything relevant with them, because it's episode 7 now. Every single time it looks like they're going to do something relevant with them, they do nothing with them. So I'm not holding out my hopes for that. Now, saying that, it ain't like there weren't any positives. Like, the bits involving the girls getting the bird feather were cute, and finding out about parakeets was nice. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed some of that stuff. Or like the cutesy comedy when the bird was in Tori's head. Or even those bits where they helped adjust the head hair of Pika. And then you get some character development for Obra, where she compliments her hair, where she says straight up she likes the usual style. Pika has a lot more than that style she had when all the hair was up. Like, it ain't like there weren't any positives, because there were, but holy fuck. The positives in this episode were really outweighed by the negatives, unfortunately, which is a damn shame, because those were positives. Now, in saying that, I mean, visually, the episode definitely wasn't as strong as the previous episode, but it, at the very least, though, wasn't terrible. Like, the episode, it worked in certain aspects. Because even though it wasn't the prettiest episode, visually it was still competent enough. The voice acting was great, to its credit. And that's why, even though, yeah, them rushing through the night stuff pissed me off, if I had to rate the episode on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 4.75 out of 10, just a bit below average, because it did just enough to be amusing. But it's like, come on now. This series, it's too wishy-washy, like, and it's too late at this point because it needs to okay. It's too late at this point because it needs to find some way making the nights relevant, because if not, and then it's gonna make me wonder what the fuck was the point of them having the nights appear in the fucking opening, then in significant, well, I wouldn't say significant, but at least in certain bits in the series. What was the fucking point of all that? So that's my issue with the episode narratively, if you ask me. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode, y'all. I would love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about either my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and also be sure to hit the bell for notifications, because even though this episode disappointed me, I'm still going to react to the next episode whenever it does come out. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video. Have a fantastic day or night, y'all. Bye-bye.